Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. Come on, y'all. The slant.
Yeah, but isn't this the unplugged version? I don't know. I think it's the unplugged version. All right, Palma, let's go. All right, listen, y'all. Just go ahead and let the guest play. Come on, jeez. That's better. All right, go.
Let me add me to the stream as well. Good evening. How's everyone doing? Polly here with a little news in our news flash special. You know, we do these slant news flashes that are usually a minute and they're pre-produced. I'll wake up early in the morning. I'll see what, is there. So this morning was the Godzilla versus King Kong box office numbers. We put that up. And I thought I was done for the day, but this is a nice and juicy little story. So I wanted to make this more of like a maybe we could go we'll try to keep it down to 20 minutes, but we'll see. So I hope let me say I hope everyone's well. Yes, you can hear me. Okay, good. I don't have the mute on. And before I start reading, let's say hello to Donkeysaurus Rex primero. Yes, you are the first. And Wookie in Exile. Go ahead and take the link, share it, let people know that we're here. I have not even done a Twitter, so there you go. And thanks for being here, though. So yeah, just share, spread the love there. Spread the love. Now, it says held for review. I'm going to go ahead and show it because you're pretty funny there. Wookie in Exile. Gotta love it. Yeah, I'm kind of the same way as well. Anything Spidey, I'm in. Even though it's gonna be bad. But so this just broke about maybe 3 hours now at this point. And I wanted to go over it with you, and I wanted to get your thoughts and read you some more information. So here is from Deadline. Joaquim Dos Santos, Kemp Powers, and Justin K. Thompson directing sequel to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. And this was, they broke it at 6 p.m. this evening. So yeah, going a little more than 3 hours old. Joaquim Dos Santos, Kemp Powers, and Justin K. Thompson are directing the sequel to Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Deadline has confirmed. The film is set to hit theaters on October 7th, 2022. So there you have it. It's like well over a year away. So that means they're working on it. While the team has been hard at work on the project from the outset, they now have officially come on board, joining returning producers Phil Lord, Chris Miller, Amy Pascal, Avi Arad, and Christina Steinberg, with a new co-producer, Alonso Ruvalcaba. The crew behind Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse set such a ridiculously high bar, we're humbled to take on the challenge of charting the next chapter in the stories of Miles Morales, the director said in a joint statement. We can't wait to surprise fans with the wild new adventure we're sending Miles on with his friends, both old and new. Ooh. Yeah, how does that sound, guys? Hey, we have a Latino Slant member in the house, Dee Dee Myers. Have to watch a big screen. I'll be listening and watching closely. Dee Dee, I hope you're having a great evening. And yes, we are working around the clock just for you guys. But why not? We're having a great time. And so yeah, this director team is Dos Santos, Powers, and K. Thompson for the second one. The first one was Perschetti, Ramsey, and Rothman, while the writers are still Lord and Miller from the first one. And on the new Spider-Verse 2, they've added David Callahan as far as the writing team. So it's pretty much the same producing crew, writers with new directors. But let's read on. Let me check the chat really quick. Okay, and Black Cat maybe as a new friend. That'd be cool. Is Gwen in this one? I hope so. They're not giving any. Let's look at the cast list. I don't think they're giving anything away right now as far as cast. I think the only person they have in the cast is Miles, who is the same person as before, Shamik Moore. Which I gotta, we need to find out a little bit more about Shamik Moore. But maybe we'll save that for some other time. Let's go ahead and keep on reading. We're so lucky to have Joaquim, Justin, and Kemp on the Spider-Verse team, added writer-producers Lord and Miller. They're all superheroes at what they do, and each brings a unique sensibility to the Spider-Verse. Debuting in 2018, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse marked the big screen debut of Miles Morales, an Afro-Latino teenager who dons the Spidey suit within a Marvel multiverse, going on to win the Oscar for Best Animated Feature Film. Did you guys see it? I saw it. I loved it. I thought it was a lot of fun. I want to see it again. If you have seen it, let me know what you think of the first one. The highly anticipated sequel to be written by Lord Miller and David Callahan. Original director Peter Ramsey is on board as a executive producer, along with Adida Sood. Dos Santos previously directed, produced, and storyboarded on numerous animated series, including The Legend of Korra and Avatar, The Last Airbender, Voltron, Legendary Defender, Justice League Unlimited, and Teen Titans. He began his career at Sony Pictures Television 20 years ago, working on such animated series as Roughneck, The Starship Troopers Chronicle. Oh, that's cool. And Men in Black, the series. So Joaquim Dos Santos definitely has some great credits here to take on the directing helm. And so let's see what people are thinking in the chat. Ilagabulus. Hey, just little from Comics Division. Hello. Cool. Hope that stream is going well. We're breaking some news here. And I figured let's get it in while it's hot. This story is only a couple of hours old. Wookie saw the first one and liked it. Donkeysaurus Rex says, it's my favorite Spider-Man since the Raimi films. Into the Spider-Verse was okay. Soul Assassin. What's up, Soul? Thanks for being here, guys. We're breaking this news. They just announced the new directing team. And we just went over Joaquim Dos Santos's credits. And now let's talk about a gentleman who's also on this, who's both a bright spot and has a major red flag. I am talking about Golden Globe award-winning and Academy-nominated screenwriter, playwright, producer, and director Kemp Powers. He recently penned Regina King's feature debut, One Night in Miami, which is an adaptation of his acclaimed play. Also, okay, so, all right, so on One Night in Miami, I freaking love this movie. It's one of my favorite films of the year. It is a fictional account of when, what happens, a what if, after Muhammad Ali wins the heavyweight championship, he hangs out with Sam Cooke, Jim Brown, and Malcolm X that night after he just won. So it's like a what if. they did indeed spend time with each other. That's chronicled, but what they didn't say as far as their discussions, that's what this is about. So I really, really am a big fan of that One Night in Miami. Now he also co-directed and wrote Disney Pixar's Best Animated Feature nominee, Soul. Has anyone seen Soul? Because I hear like really great things about it, and I hear some things about it. Wondering what you all thought. And another member here from the Latino Slant, RC from the NYC. Que pasa, Polly? What's up, Slantino Nation? We're just breaking a little news of this of the sequel happening, and it's got a date as far as the SpiderVerse, but more importantly, who these 3 directors are. Now, talking about the second person, Kemp Powers. We went over his great credits, which include One Night in Miami and Soul. Now, here's where the red flag comes up. Kemp Powers wrote for CBS All Access series Star Trek Discovery. And he didn't just write one episode, but he's written many of the episodes. So that is, that's not good. That's not good. Because we're not big fans of that show. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, man. Yeah, so I'm there's that. There's a couple other things with this, but these men do seem to have some great credits. This directing team. Let's read on. The third director, Thompson, recently served as a production designer for the original SpiderVerse film, earning an Annie Award for his work, as well as an Arts Directors Guild nomination award. So he worked on the first SpiderVerse film as the production designer. Great move. It's a move up, and it's a move that is, right down his pipeline, because he's already directing a lot of people on in certain departments with production designing. So now he's got the directors. Previously, he designed Sony Pictures Animation's Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs and its sequel. Prior to his time at Sony, Thompson worked at the Orphanage Animation Studios, the Jim Henson Company, and Lucasfilm Animation. Variety was the first to break the Spider-Verse's news. So there you got it. These 3 gentlemen are the set directors for Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and it is coming out October 7th, 2022. Okay, are we excited at all about this? How y'all feeling about this? Let me know. The great Eric K is in the house. Hail, Eric K. We're just breaking a little news here. And Wookie Exile says the initials say it all with that series. Got a bad feeling about the sequel. No Lord and Miller. No, it's with Lord and Miller. Are you saying you don't want them? It's the same team. Lord and Miller are the same writers and producers. They did not direct the first one. So Lord and Miller wrote the first one and produced the first one. So it is the same team. I don't have any other more information on the cast other than Shameik Moore is returning to voice Miles, and just the announcement of the 3 directors, whom I'd say on the outset, it's a great team. It's a great team. So there's that. Oh, we got some more people in the chat. Donkeysaurus Rex is very excited. Godzillionaire, after WandaVision and what I've heard about Falcon Winter Soldier, Marvel is kind of dead to me. Falcon Winter Soldier's really, really, really gone down the proverbial shitter there. But I gotta have faith that they're gonna give Miles a really good sequel because the first one was so killer. That's the thing is that I gotta go with that. I gotta go with that. That 70s rock fan is a general here. Memberships have their benefits. Ola Chat. Must not heard the part with yep. Lord and Miller are indeed fully part of it. Soul Assassin. We'll see. I'm not holding my breath for anything. I hear you guys. And I just wanted to break this news a little bit. We'll go over it some more tomorrow on our morning stream with Midnight's Edge Espanol, Geek Tropology, and Diego Flores. But again, this directing team has been announced. Spider-Man into the Spider-Verse 2. The film is set to hit theaters October 7th. And and this is just a side note. My friends, right? As I had said earlier, here, let's take this thing off for a second. As I had said earlier, Shamik Moore is returning to voice the role of Miles Morales. And if we're being sticklers and going by the way of how Hollywood goes by, and then with the recent apologies from voice actors for apologizing for playing certain roles, Hank Azaria, all the rest, should Shamik Moore play this role? He's Jamaican American. I mean, where's the outrage? They're not going to touch him, right? They're going to touch him with the 10-foot pole. But just fair as being fair, he's born in Atlanta of Jamaican descent. That doesn't really sound like Afro-Latino in New York to me. And if we're being all wocoso y todo, why isn't there a Afro-Latino voicing the role? Just saying to just say, was it rules for thee, not for me? Oh my God. So how excited are we? And I know we got a couple of responses, well, it works for the current VP, so it's okay per the Wocosos. Yeah. Eric K, Puerto Rican Afro, I thought. The Miles Morales is Boricua, Puerto Rican, African, like his dad, I believe, is African American. The mom is Puerto Rican. But what I'm trying to say is that the actor is born in Atlanta. The voice actor is born in Atlanta and is Jamaican. So if Hank Azaria is apologizing for his career as being a voice actor, you know what I'm trying to get at. I'm just poking at the Wocosos there a little bit. Ilaga Bulas Caribbean covers it all. Honestly, guys, it should just be who the best voice actor is. I'm poking the Wocoso bear just to poke because it's so silly nowadays when you have amazingly talented voice actors apologizing for their careers. It's ridiculous because nothing can be what it can be. You am what I am. That's all that you are. There is no spoon. I don't know, man. Does he? That's funny, man. That's funny. Hank can have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up. Wookie, funny thing is that I like Spider-Verse. I didn't give a shit about what color they did him in. Yeah, that thing was fun. And it's got to be fun. It's got to kick ass, as with anything. and then if you're like, bringing in a different culture, a different look, cool. My point is I'm just putting up that mirror to Hollywood, and then all the voice actors apologizing. I think it's just so silly, man. I just think it's so silly. Just Another Redshirt is here, and Godzillionaire, the Wokoso shirt should have a sleeping brown in it just to confuse people. Ooh, cool, man. Well, it was cool because the story was so cool. Yes, you're right. That's right. So that's it with the news special that I wanted to come on for a little while and say hello to some of the members and the subscribers of the Latino Slant. Tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Pacific, Slant en Español. Tomorrow night, director Kenneth Castillo is going to be with us. He directed this amazing movie with Danny Trejo called Counterpunch. He's going to talk about his career. This man has made 7 independent films, and he speaks his mind, and I really like that. I listened to a podcast of his a couple of weeks ago, and I was like, I got to get this guy on. What else? Ooh. All right, gentlemen, I have a treat for you guys. I have next week, I've booked our guests for next week, and please mark your calendars because this wonderful person is going to be our featured guest.
I think it's the unplugged version. All right, Palma, let's go.
Oh yeah. Join us next Tuesday. Let me pull her name up. In fact,
All right, listen.
Let's just have a little fun, right?
Let's go ahead and let the guest know. Come on, jeez.
All right, very cool. So our guest is going to be. Let's get her name up here. That way we are knowing who we're talking about. But she's agreed to come on the show. She models all our Latino Slant stuff on our page, and I was like, come on over. Her name is Monique Palma, and her friend, fellow model Ashley Morales is going to come on the show as well. And Ashley Alvarez and Monique Palma will be my guests for the Latino Slant next week, next Tuesday. Do I deliver or do I deliver? Yeah, this is Latino Slant's the best show on YouTube, guys. I don't know where you guys been, but yeah, this is this is a must see, guys. This is must see. Here we go. All right, Ashley Alvarez and Monique Palma have agreed to come on the show next week. There they are. Beautiful ladies. You've seen Monique model our Latino Slant clothing on our You Have My Attention Now. Very good. That 70s show. Will there be members only meeting? Maybe in the future we'll do a special event. How come you get all the beautiful? Wow, I mean, come on, man. Come on. Does Mrs. Slant know you deliver? Why you got to bring her up? What's wrong with you, boy? Me gusta la camisa, yo quiero la modela. Ándale. Latino Slant will break 100 subs, 100 taste subs. Yes, next week, right? Tomorrow, I have the acclaimed author and filmmaker, Kenneth Castillo. It's going to be a great show tomorrow, but you guys don't care because I just put this up. This is who you care about. Ashley and Monique. Let's look at some more photos here. We don't need to see that. I just want to see some. That's beautiful. Look at that. It's so beautiful. There you go. Hell yeah. Atlanta's got the male toxicity off the charts. Absolutely, man. Absolutely. Okay, back to Miles. Adonis Avila. Stop pretending Miles counts. Rawr. Oh, don't be a hater, man. Come on, Adonis. He counts. But we've already broken that news, and we're now talking about our guests for next week. Ashley Alvarez and Monique Palma, our Latino Slant models. This is a great photo right there. There you guys go. How about that, gentlemen? Hello, nurse. I'd buy that for $1. I'm going to sneak in the promotion with. Ooh. Nice. Yes. The cannons are loaded. Miles. Subscription flood incoming. Yeah, man. Make sure you guys are subscribed. But also too, it's a great idea, that 70s Rock fan. I will do a meet and greet with these ladies for our members. We'll do that probably next month, since we're gonna have them on for the show. And I gotta, so we're just making some announcements here now that we broke the news about Spider-Man Into the Multiverse. These ladies will be with us next week. There you go. I mean, come on. I'm gonna like that one. I mean, yeah. I mostly just came to hit on Miles, but I'm totally staying as low. Yeah, Adonis. Which one is Miles? I love it, man. I love it. Hey, I got another announcement. The week after, for our Cinco de Mayo party, the great Naomi Gonzalez is returning to the Latino Slant. And I normally wouldn't take these two women off, but I'm going to replace it with another beautiful woman. So let's do that. Our guest for the Cinco de Mayo show, the great actress Noemi Gonzalez from Selena, the TV show. There you go, guys. Just for you guys. I have no clue what Paula just said. I'm just trying. Yeah. You can follow her. She's on Instagram. Naomi Gonzalez. She is the star of Selena. And Selena, the second season is coming back onto Netflix, Cinco de Mayo, and we have her for an interview. So please, oh Lord, what are you doing to us, Paula? The future Miss Kai. Whatever. Oh, hail, by the way. Yeah. I know Shellback's a big fan of Noemi. So yeah, guys, we got that's some fun news. We got a lot of fun stuff going on the next couple of weeks here at the Slant. Tomorrow night, director Kenneth Castillo. Next week, you got the Latino Slant models, Cinco de Mayo, Noemi Gonzalez, and a musical performance from Del Castillo. And we're just getting going for you guys. So I wanted to break that news. I wanted to share that with you. And we're out of here. And yeah. So thanks again, guys. Thanks again. And if you haven't, make sure you are subscribed. If you can, become a member, because we are doing a lot of amazing things for our members. Movie night this Thursday night. I will see you guys in the morning on our Midnight Edge Espanol. Be well, everyone. Take care. Das paz y dale gas. Earthquake and
shaking, let's get this fucker started. High class, big brass, pretty little lions in a row. No cash, so crass, wrap it up in a bow. I'm so heavy, my head hangs low. When you gonna tell me what you don't know? The whole world's gone crazy, but that's okay now. Don't worry, baby, I won't fade away. Get down on your knees today, but I don't want you to pray. No, no, no. Everything I wear looks like shit on me, but baby, I look good on you. Maybe if I knew just what to say, then maybe you'd know what to do.